Hello, my name is BarryMann and I'm a practitioner in the MarTech space. I've always had an interest in ChatGPT, and this is the story of a GPT. As part of my daily work, I write SQL queries in what's a specific platform language called Adobe Spark. This is a kind of variation of other SQL flavors. And what was happening was that I was using the internet or Perplexity to, sort queries and straighten them out. And what it was doing was giving me constant errors because it didn't understand the syntax. So throughout working with this for 2 or 3 years, I gathered about 100 queries together and put them in a PDF file. And then I also got that same thread to summarize everything that I'd learned, and I put that into a PDF file and just loaded them into the GPT. So I'm going to show you those files, okay? This video is not about the Adobe RT-CDP or anything like that. It's purely about how this GPT has been built, because so many of you have been asking. So we've got the first one in here. If you go in your interface, you go to GPTs, my GPTs, and I've got two. I've got the main one that's in production. As you can see, it's had over 1,000 chats. The analytics you get with this are, not particularly sophisticated. You just get a number of chats. I've got no idea if that's from, 500 people using it twice or 300 people using it 3 times, or what the numbers are. Analytics of GPTs is another conversation. And then up here, I've got the kind of the beta version, which people are testing, okay? And this is, if I go in here, so it's just the title of the GPT. You can't use any trademarks in there. You couldn't put the word Adobe in there, so I had to take it out. A short description, some instructions. I'm a ChatGPT to make Adobe AEP compliant SQL on uploaded files. All queries should be syntactically correct. Start by asking the user for the exact name of the dataset from AEP obtained from doing a show tables. Conversation starters we haven't got in here. I'm just going to show you these little 2 files. Okay, there's the cheat sheet, which is the summary of the thread. So it's saying how the syntax works. All right, it'll say common SQL. It'll say not supported. And this is kind of like the cookbook. This was built up from a thread summary, and it was built up from the data distiller book, and it was also built up from and in fact Vanity AI, reading all of the available material that was out there and condensing it into one book. All right, so you get an 8-page guide, and then we've got some actual queries here from a client. All right, it's just pages and pages and pages of queries. It's about 26 of them in very small letters. Okay, and that's how it works. I can do other bits to mention. I can do create new action in here. I'm not using this currently, but if I were to monetize it or call out to APIs, I could use this section here. It's a little bit complicated. Okay, and then you've also got. Okay, so now having shown how it's built, I'm just going to give you a very, very quick demo of it. Okay, generate 4 examples of syntactically correct SQL for use on Adobe AEP. Try to show a range. It's asking for the name of the data set because it's been programmed to do that. This set is called BarryMann test. Okay, so it gives all these queries, which are all syntactically correct. It gives an example here of simple filter ordering, exact
extracting a value from a JSON-like string blob object using regex extract, which is syntactically correct. I find myself doing lots of this type of work and really using a lot of time up getting things correct. Array extraction and aggregation with date bucketing. That's all for me. You can find the link to the GPT in the comment section. Thank you very much.